Oh, hold on. Let's get some lights turned on. Oh. Well, that's better, isn't it? Yeah. I thought there was a little wool in my beard, but even if that is, that's fine. Now, tonight's beer won't be chilled. Should I have a beer in a bottle and then maybe have one of these? Yeah, maybe. Not a bad idea. Let's do this. For an occasion such as this. And we can move this down a smidge. There we go. Move that back a smidge. Oh, that's just perfect, isn't it? There we go. Get one of these. Oh, magnificent. Cheers, happy Friday. I was literally working till a minute ago. Anyways, when I say I was working till a minute ago, probably 5 to 10 minutes ago, I was sitting with Haven. We were watching something. Let me see. Anyways, cheers, mate. Happy Friday. 10 o'clock at night. This is when we sit down and have a beer, and I have Haven awake still. She's watching YouTube Sunday, and I'm sitting down having a beer. And I might just, in a little bit, get one of these. I see my my supply has dwindled some, but no matter, we'll take care of that. Anyways, hope your Friday was fantastic. Hope you have wonderful things planned for this weekend. I know I have wonderful things, meaning yard work. But hopefully a beer or two, yeah. Oh, that's just hitting the spot. Anyways, so this afternoon, I'm driving my middle son, Zach, to work. And we start talking, and the kid is amazing. Like, he should be driving himself to work, but he is, I guess, a little bit scared to do so. So anyways, Dad has to do it. I don't mind. I mean, lovely kid. So I drive the kid to work, and we talk and so on. And I don't know how this happened, but it's the funniest thing I've ever heard coming out of his mouth. So he says to me, when he was young, meaning probably between 5 and 10, somewhere there, he was biting. Oh, what happened was he was taking something like his collar or something, and he, pulled it over into his mouth like this. I said, why would you do that? And he said, it's just habit. I said, what else do you eat, my boy? And he says, well, when I was young, between 5 and 10, he was biting on a glow stick. And he says, Dad, it's the worst tasting stuff ever. And I start laughing. I said, so you ate a glow stick? He said, well, I didn't eat the whole glow stick. I had, obviously some of it in my mouth. I said, do you also eat Tide Pods? He says, no, I'm not that stupid. So I say to him, my boy, I don't know. I wouldn't put it past you because you were eating a glow stick. And, obviously I would ask him, did you check the next day, did it glow? And he said, no. It's a bit of a laugh and so on. But anyways, long story short, I said to him, my boy, I understand everything now. He says, I don't understand. Explain. I say, I understand your weirdness now. It's from eating glow sticks. So I start pulling the Mickey out of it. Won't eat Tide Pods, but eat glow sticks. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Yeah, he's a odd kid. So I say to him, my boy, have you explained this to your girlfriend? Because maybe one day she wants to get married, possibly procreate, you know, I mean, natural things, my boy. And he says, no, he didn't feel it was necessary. I say, hold on. You don't know whether you will have glow-in-the-dark kids now. He says, Dad, I doubt it. I said, hold on, you don't know that. You need to explain this to her. So he laughed at me. I'm not sure whether he's going to explain to her that he had himself a glow stick when he was five years old, or somewhere between 5 and 10 years old. Does your kid take after you? I've never turned off the light and checked whether I glowed in the dark. No, I don't know. He's just an amazing kid. Weird way of looking at life. Weird way of looking at things. So that was kind of amazing, and had a bit of a laugh at his expense. I'll tell him at some stage. I shared his life story on YouTube. I don't think he'd care. He'd say, yeah, whatever. But he's the same kid that when I drive him to work, he sleeps driving to work. And then when we come back, he's on the phone. Like, he never puts the phone down. And what's funny to me is him and his girlfriend send each other little videos, like little YouTube shorts and so on. And he'll sit there and all of a sudden he'll burst out laughing. I'm listening to The Cure or Bauhaus or something to that effect, Sisters of Mercy or something, Fields of Anaphlon, you know, something. And so I'll be listening to music, I'll be in the drive, in the mood, you know, and so on. And then all of a sudden he just burst out laughing. I'll say, what's this? What happened here? And he'll say, no, it's a funny video his girlfriend sent him. And then I watch the video. Well, he'll let me watch the video after we stopped and we're at home. And he'll say, yeah, he needs to drive. I'm sorry, he does need to drive. I've been coddling him for too long. I need to put my foot down. But and I'll watch the video and I'll say, what was funny in there? Like, how was that funny? Where was that funny? But anyways, oil up. Oil prices, has it gone up? Wouldn't put it past them. Yeah, we're paying, I think, close on, what's it, almost $4 now for a gallon of gas. It's just been horrid what we're going through. I think what a lot of people don't understand is they're all saying, well, you know, these prices are they've been subsidized for years. And I'm saying, hold on, no, you don't understand the business. Because the oil refinery sells off products for plastic, for glass, reinforcement, for like 99% of all products that exist in today's society. They're selling some of those refined products off to other businesses. And if you look at that from a holistic perspective, oil prices should be a hell of a lot lower than what it is at the moment. I know that doesn't suit everybody's opinion, and I feel so sorry for people that don't share my opinion. That's my opinion. Sorry, mate. But anyways, yeah, so oil prices up, I wouldn't put it past them. So, yeah. I mean, we're paying almost $4 a gallon at the moment, so it's ridiculous. Anyways, thank you for sharing that, by the way. my I mean, I'm looking at beer prices more than probably anything, and we're paying now for 12 beers around what, $15, $17, somewhere there. I say keep driving him. Well, so let me just give you a caveat there in that statement. I offered to start paying him where I don't have to drive him to work, because I would save in that scenario, because I'm probably paying more on gas than what he's getting paid. So it's all good. And I do get to spend quality time with him. I would really miss it. But then again, you also have to ask yourself, aren't you hampering his natural growth? I mean, we all had to go through. So, there's a part of me that says, I love spending time with him. But then there's a part of me that says, come on, my boy, you've got to do this. This is natural progression. Okay, cheers. Yeah. This is going down so good at the moment. I was working with 9:30 still tonight. I had a couple of things that I had to wrap up, so I was sitting next door. Haven was sitting with me, and she was playing some game. She has some weird game that she it's a cat that she has to dress for school and so on. One of these gems. I know it's not summer yet, but trust me, it's going down so well. I don't mind it. And then again, I'm not a huge big ale drinker. So I'm enjoying this one particularly. But yeah, yeah. So Heaven was sitting with me, and she's just amazing. The amount of talking that she can get in is apocalyptic. But yeah. I may need to add one of these in this conversation. So normally it would be a cinnamon spice, the fire, but I'm thinking an apple would be good. Yeah, it's closed properly. There you go. I still don't know why that happens. I believe it has something to do with the alcohol that mixes with whatever is in there. I also don't know what happened to my tot glasses. I think somebody may have borrowed them. I know Haven, at one stage, she was definitely having one of these. Okay, maybe a couple. We'll see. Nothing major. I know Haven, so she found two things. I had a bottle of Mountain Dew here in the fridge, and what she did, which was apocalyptic, what she did was she took one of these tiny little top glasses, and she poured the Mountain Dew in it and sipped it. And obviously, natural progression, what will happen is she would pour too much and then everything would go sticky. She would try and clean it, good on her, but everything just went crazy sticky. So that turned out to be just a complete fallacy of a event. Anyways, here's some Jack Daniels apple. My Friday's going well, and it's about to get better. My brother likes this one more than the cinnamon spice. I like the cinnamon spice. That was good. That was good. So how's everybody's week thus far? How was the week? Was it good? Any good? Anything exciting happening this week? Anything I would find interesting? Mine was definitely interesting. Well, my opinion. Yeah, it's always subject to someone's opinion. Yes, I've had many of those, unfortunately. No, not unfortunately. It's way too good. Yeah, I've had a couple and a few of those. And when a mate of mine and I went, normally when we go out, he'll buy one, I'll buy one, you know, we'll trade those and have a couple. So yeah, I need to invite him to my house so we can sit here at the bar and have a couple. Those are normally good fun. Definitely all stocked up, so it should be fine. In fact, I need to get a bottle of Crown Royal here. Maybe two. The only problem is once I start with it, oh my goodness, the next day I'm a complete disaster. So maybe not a good idea. No, not a good idea. Anyways, this is still going down quite nicely. Yeah. Other than that, I'm thinking, other than yard work tomorrow, I don't think I have anything special planned. Maybe the garage needs to be cleaned a little bit. I'm pretty sure there are a couple of things that accumulated in there and a couple of tools that need to be packed away. There are 2 bedrooms here that I renovated over the winter. The one is for my brother-in-law who's coming to visit. His place is ready. Everything's set up, even a computer monitor, so he can just bring his laptop, plug it in, you know, USB-C, plug it in, and he'll be good. I know Haven told me we need to play Minecraft with him, and she has a couple of other games planned. So, you know, everybody in a bedroom. Haven's on the far of the hallway. She's down there. He's next door, and yeah, I'll probably sit here somewhere downstairs. And then the boys, they're all upstairs. But yeah, they'll probably join in as well. So yeah, I'm expecting some Minecraft craziness to happen in a month or so, a couple of months. Week's been pretty good, yeah. Spend some time. Oh, that's nice. 3 under 5. Wow, good on you, mate. I tell you what, I had, so Raymond was 2 when Zach was born. Zach was almost 2 when Leonard was born. So we're talking, Raymond was almost 6 when my youngest was born. My youngest son was born. Let me rephrase that. So I mean, I'm not as intense as that, but 3 under 5, like, wow. That's amazing. That deserves definitely one of these. Cheers, mate. Listen, hey, I remember how intense it was, and my hat's off to you, like 100%. Running after them in the park. I remember those days fondly. Cheers. Poor planning. Well, no, not necessarily. I mean, you know, these things happen. Um, a lot of people say you plan kids. Not necessarily always. I didn't plan any of my kids. The 7, 5, and 2. Yeah, that's closer to what I had. So, yeah. 11th month old. Oh, see, that's my age. From probably about 3 months till they start walking around. Oh, that is just the most precious. I remember Haven being a teeny tiny, well, I say teeny tiny. She was a toddler. She was walking, and she would sit next to me, and we would watch Man United destroy everybody they played, and those were some of my fondest memories. So yeah, her and I on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah, 7, 5, and 2. That's amazing. 7, 5, and 3. Oh, that's awesome. Wow. Yeah, the 3 boys, they were basically 2 years apart. So 2, well, when my youngest was born, my middle one was almost 2, and my eldest son was almost 4. And when Haven was born, my youngest son was 8 years old. So, whew, what was I thinking? Was I thinking? Obviously not. But yeah, it was. It's good fun. I cannot imagine my life without my children, or without Haven, especially Haven. There's something between a dad and his daughter. I can't explain it. But she'll say, "Dad, I want to go and have McDonald's burger." The rest, if the boys ask me, I'll say, "You know what? Wait until this afternoon. Haven, let me drop whatever I'm doing. Let's go help the little girl. Let's go do this for the little girl." And that's normally, I'm pretty sure my youngest son gets her to talk to me about it, because I'm pretty sure that he's figured out exactly how this works. See, he has one of those McDonald's membership thingies. So after so many burgers, or I don't know how it works, but after X amount of money he spent, or burgers, or whatever it is, meals, he gets a free meal out of the deal. So I'm pretty sure he's the driving force behind it. 2 boys, 2 girls. Oh, there you go. There you go. My goodness, if I had another girl, I don't know. I tell the boys in a joke, but they know there's no lie in a joke, but it's a joke. I tell them, "Listen, Haven's my favorite. I love you. I'll die for you. But Haven, I'll do anything for." Yeah, I know, it's awful, but it's the best thing ever. No, it's and Haven knows it. So the room at the end where she sleeps over there from time to time. There's like a couch in it with a gaming PC, and she sleeps every now and then there. And she said, because normally she sleeps upstairs as well, and she says to me, "Dad, I'm thinking of moving downstairs." I say, "Yeah, whatever, we have the space, so may as well." And she says, "But you're not taking my gaming PC away from me." I said, "Babe, when you move in here, the gaming PC is out, because I don't want computers in bedrooms." Anyways, long story short, she says, "No, Dad, you can't take away my computer from me." I said, "Yeah, we'll see." So she's taken the computer, but it has 2 monitors. So, and listen to this. This is hilarious. This is the best part about it. She'll play Minecraft on the one side, and then watch a Peacock show on the other. And I'm thinking, at the age of 10, she's already taking over with games and watching stuff and so on. Anyways, it's all good. Done for. Well, if you have kids, well, you know, they're the best. Death's Door. Oh no! Stay away from Death's Door. It's not necessarily the best for you. But this one's gone down very nice. Summer Ale. I'm definitely buying this again. See, I bought the Oktoberfest. I had like 3 cases lying around. The one I had from myself. And I discovered it purely by accident when I was renovating one of the bedrooms downstairs. And funny story, I absolutely loved it. It was just the best thing. But it was still very cold outside. Now it's in the 70s, and I think we hit somewhere along the line in this week, somewhere in the 80s. Let me see. I'm pretty sure we hit somewhere. Okay, so today was 68. Tomorrow's 71. Sunday 79. Monday we're back in the 80s. So I think that's why this is good. Concern about computers in rooms are, yeah, they're safety. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. I have like a fairly large common area where I don't mind you bringing your laptop, come sit there and so on. And the other thing is, always have it where computer screens are visible to anybody. You know, unless we're playing games, you shouldn't be hiding your screen. That's one of those big rules of mine. Especially, you know, I don't want. I try and keep the boys off of social media and so on. Haven will not touch social media. She told me, Dad, I want a YouTube channel where I can game. I said, you can record anything and we'll post it, but I'll be in charge of that until you're of a certain age, because I know that there are some comments out there that I don't want my daughter to see. I want to protect her and prevent her from being affected by stuff, and I definitely don't want her to lose that joy in life. That's one of the big things. So so I said, yeah, as long as I look after it for you, as long as I take care of the conversation and so on, I don't want her to get too involved in anything other than if she wants to make a video, I'll support it. I'll record as much of it as possible. She has enough space to record on. We have game captures equipment so that she can use Xboxes to record off of. So yeah, I'm with you, mate. I'm totally with you. And then having 3 boys, always try and cover them as far as possible. But yeah. Yeah. You know, if somebody says something bad to me on a live stream, that's fine. It doesn't matter to me. I don't take it personally. I don't get affected by it at all. But somebody hurts my kids or somebody speak down to my kids, that's when I get a little bit worried. What about the TikTok girls? Oh man. Yeah, my daughter, I think I scared the living daylights out of her with TikTok. And what's nice about the so she has an Android phone, and I have a obviously a Android, well, not an Android, but a Google account with YouTube and so on. And what we did was we set up family family link, I think it's called, or something. I'll get the name for you, but I can control which apps she can download and what she can't. She cannot download TikTok. I would never allow it. I feel so sorry for those girls that got exposed to the just horrid comments made to them. My heart goes out to them. That's what I can say. But yeah, I don't think everybody in the world shares our values, and that's very important to me. So TikTok's a absolute no-go. She can watch YouTube, and she does. She'll watch Sunday, and I exposed her to one of the YouTubers my boys introduced me to, who I absolutely love and adore. Stampy Cat, I think. I forget what his channel's name is, but Stampy Cat, and she, because I told her about it, I did say, babe, this is the boys. This, when they were your age, this was their favorite. She said, no, Dad, I don't like him, but I still watch some of his videos. Stampy Cat, and she watches Sunday from time to time. And there are a couple of channels I'll let her watch. She also watches Brianna and Preston Plays. Don't ask, I don't know, and I don't ask too many questions. I'll sit down with her and we'll watch a video together, and I'll make a decision on whether I'll allow her to watch it. But for the most part, I haven't found anything that offended me in any of their videos, so that was fine in my opinion. To catch a predator. Oh wow. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's scary out there. All I can say is, you know, we try and protect our kids. I mean, when I was growing up, I'm sure there were people with ill intent. What did my parents say? Stay away from vans. Stay away if somebody offers you chocolates or any form of candy, say no and run away. You know, that type of thing. Get on your bike and skedaddle. I mean, we live in a different world, so we try and protect our kids as far as possible, and we do the best we can. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Got it. Got it. Underage. Wow. That is just horrid. Yeah. Anyways, this conversation has taken a southwards turn very, very quickly. There are also a lot of good stuff on the internet for kids and so on, and you know, we try and expose them to those more than often. But like I said, I would not allow. Statistics show that it's usually the people you know. Oh my goodness, that is the most scariest thing ever. Yeah, the thing is, my wife and I, we have quite a few friends and people we know and so on, and I suppose the same rules would apply regardless of whether we know people or not. I would never ever be with a lady either in my office with the door closed, or I would never ever be with a child not with their parents unless they're lost. I would take them to a police officer or something to that effect. But like the rules remain, my wife would be with me, or something to that effect. And there's no ways I would allow me myself to be exposed to any of that, nor would I would try to prevent my children from being exposed to that. So yeah, I mean, you make such a good point. But anyways, we can drone on about the mismatches in the world, and the people with ill intents as much as we want to. What we can do is we can do everything in our power to protect our children. And yeah, well done, guys. I think you're doing a great job. Oh yeah, no, sorry, no sleepovers. I'm sorry. I apologize profusely, but I don't allow sleepovers at my house, nor do I allow my children to sleep over at other kids' house. I'm not saying something bad will happen. I'm saying something bad could happen, and that's me being a hopefully somewhat okay father by protecting my children as far as possible. Haven has a really cool little friend who she wants to sleep over, and I just say, no, babe, no, we're not doing that. They can come over for swim in the pool in the summertime and stuff like that. Mom can sit outside. I'm not anywhere near anything back, then. Although when Haven's alone at home, it's normally her and I in the pool. Her and I, we have a ton of fun in the pool. She plays Marco Polo, and she wants to do. She wants to learn how to swim, like funny styles, and then we're on these noodles, they're the dolphins, and then these boogie boards, they're the horses. So we do laps like in the pool, swimming from dolphins to horses to dolphins to horses. Becomes a big race. She wins every time. That's fine by me. Deadly afraid of being around kids. Yeah. 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 Cheers to that, mate. That is good. I don't care what who says. That's good. It's a good thing I haven't touched the cinnamon fine, but I think this one needs to be retired for the evening. Cheers, mate. Yeah. I think I'll finish up the evening at some stage with some of this. My goodness, and maybe a return of one of my favorite books in the world. Should we see? No, we've done that before. One of the cows didn't produce milk today. It was an utter failure. No. Quit while you're ahead. Cheers, mate. That was actually good. My goodness. There's something about dad jokes that just makes it, I don't know, personal or something. I don't know. Why did the composer say in bed? Nah, I've read that one before. To finish writing them sheet music. I need to maybe go through this book and prepare a page or two, maybe a page or three. One to start the stream off, one for like kind of where we're at now, and one to wrap the stream up. Anyways, let's not get bogged down with this. Yeah, the thing about having kids is we love them and care for them and protect them. My daughter, always tell her, you can never unsee what you've seen. So protect your eyes, protect your mind, and protect what you see. And the boys, I add one additional, verbiage to that statement. I say, protect what you long for, because it's so easy to get bogged down with some of the stuff. My father-in-law used to always tell the same. Oh, that's lovely. I love that. What do you call a cow that's given birth? Okay. Okay. Oh, that's precious. I love that. I think so here's my opinion. I wish I had more time with my father-in-law. When I just got married, and just before my wife and I got married, we used to spend a lot of time with my parents and her parents and so on, and we would share Christmases, and we would do stuff, and that was always fantastic in my opinion. And I kind of wish that I had more time with my father-in-law, who was just one of the coolest people on the face of the earth. And yeah, it's just one of those things. But he would crack these jokes. It was amazing the amount of jokes that he knew off the top of his head. In fact, one of my greatest regrets was not taking his entire library that he had, because he used to, I think he had like a goal. He had to read a book a week or something ridiculous like that. He was a complete avid reader. He would read historical books. Like, you would start a conversation with him about someone like Winston Churchill, and he would just like drop the facts like this. It was absolutely amazing to watch. One of the most interesting men I've ever met in my life. Well-read men, and I feel sad that my children never got to meet him. But anyways, Beethoven gave. Okay, yeah. That is amazing. Yeah. Yeah. First one for the evening. Oh my goodness, we've been We've been live for almost, well, 45 minutes. It's always good fun. Time flies when you're having fun. Now this, I don't want to be funny, but this is one of those where the heavens open and shone on this. I don't know whether you guys have ever had any of these, but it's possibly, so I don't know whether I could ever export some of this home, but I'll definitely try. I'm definitely getting more of these. So I normally buy 2 of these a month, possibly. And yeah, the first one, I don't know whether I had a lot of it or my wife had a lot of it, but it didn't last very long. The second one, however, that was all 100% me, and strawberry one. Ooh, I'll try it and I'll let you know tomorrow, because tomorrow, after all the yard work's done and after all the homework is done, I'm definitely picking up 1 or 2 of these. But yeah, this, oh my goodness, it's good. I'm definitely, I'll try and ship 1 or 2 back on. Oh wow. I'll give it a go. Like hey, listen, I'm not married to any of this stuff. This one has been just absolutely magic. So I'll try it. The strawberry and the butterscotch. Cheers, guys. I'm not joking. It's as if the heavens opened and shone a beautiful light on this, and it's amazing. Apple pie, okay. Yeah, yeah, I don't know whether I've told this, well, I've told this story during a live stream before, but whether you were on at that stage or not, but we were trying to make moonshine while I was still in high school. So we're talking close on 40 years back. And it was a mate of mine. He had a coffee canister that he had welded shut with a copper or brass pipe to distill the ingredients. Now the ingredients were in when he welded it shut. Anyways, long story short, he also had a really good looking sister who was in the living room. We were in the kitchen. The stove was on high. The coffee pot was on it with the distilled thing. And we all, for some reason, migrated to the living room. Long story short, after talking to his sister for quite a bit of time, we heard an explosion in the kitchen. There was little pieces of, long story short, there was pieces of peach in the coffee can. It exploded. There were little pieces of peach on the ceiling. He had to clean off for a day or 2, but all I know is I skedaddled. I became one with the mission of getting home very quickly after that. His good-looking sister did not matter at that stage. After a coffee can with peaches and sugar and so on explodes, my mission became to get home, no longer to talk to a mate of mine's sister. So anyways, yeah. Apple pie flavored. I reckon that would be fun. Don't ever put it in a coffee can and then weld it shut. It's not going to go well. I can promise you that. Cheers, mate. Hey, listen, thank you so much for joining. It's always a pleasure having you on. Always relaxing. Cheers, mate. Have a good one. Thank you for joining. Yeah, this is getting close to me wrapping it up in any case. To be something else. Yeah. Anyways. Kendra Sharp, thank you so much for joining. Guys, thank you so much for joining. It's always a joy and a pleasure having you here. We've been live for 15 minutes. It's been crazy. Okay. Sir something. Well, hey, listen, mate, thanks for joining. I really appreciate you joining. I will end the stream and say, it's been wonderful having you guys here. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and joining. It's always fun having you guys along. Great conversation tonight. Got a little bit serious, but that's not a bad thing. Always good. Thank you so much. And I'll say have a lovely Friday evening night. Cheers.